Guys, follow me on Twitter. I'll be saying a lot of crazy things on there, or just things that are extremely true that might make some people mad. But I thought this would be a good topic, right? Because I've noticed this and no one really else says something. So let me read this tweet that I put out. Go follow me on Twitter, guys, BX Beast Boy. Parents that tune their kids crying out in public, you're a dick. As I said that. I still stand by that too, by the way, guys. I said, if you allow your kids to cry out in public and you don't do nothing, you just tune it out, you a dick. I don't like you. I might not be that fond of you. Let me explain why. I don't want to hear that ish. And just because you're used to it, don't mean I have to be. Learn how to raise your effing kids. That had to be said. I stand by that. Not only do I stand by that, I like and retweet my own thing. Yeah, that's factual. That's big facts. There's nothing more I hate. That's one of my pet peeves too. I got a few. But like, I never understood why parents did that. Maybe are you trying to like get your kid to not have to depend on you and always cry all the time? Cool. At the expense of everyone else? At the expense of everyone else? I've been to libraries. People got their kids in there crying. They're not even looking at them. I'm in the movie theater. I remember this one time. Man, I didn't even do the gangsta-ish. My brother did. Me and my older brother was waiting years to see this one comic book movie. We went to the theater. Somebody had a baby. Before I can even say something, my brother was like, excuse me. Let me get over there. Hey, yo, my man. Yo, you got it. Yo. Hey, if your baby can't keep it down, my man, then you gonna miss the movie. So much for family date night. So one of y'all take that damn baby outside, make sure he okay, take care of him. The other one tell the husband or tell your girlfriend what happened in the movie, because you're not about to mess this up for me. I'm not about to have to listen to babies crying. Like recently, they had like an incident on the plane where this dude was going crazy. He started, like, the way they framed this, he's arguing with a baby, right? Now, what really happened is the baby's crying and he couldn't handle it and he starts spazzing out, yelling at everybody. Everyone's telling him, hey, it's a baby. And it makes sense for the baby to be crying, but why are you crying? I totally understand that. Should you be trying to argue with a baby? No. Should people just be fine with the baby crying and the parent not trying to help and solve the problem so the baby's not crying and disturbing everyone? Why the hell is that not an option? Yeah, let's shame the parents. Let's shame the parent into figuring that out. Because that's something that you should know. It's something you should have control of. You still don't know how to get your baby to stop crying? The hell are you new, nigga? If you ain't a new parent, and even if you weren't, you should have did something to do some research. Go take some parenting classes. But why do I have to hear your baby cry? Like that shit, it really irks me, guys. Because they don't care. The parent, they do not care. You could have been going through some long day, stressful day, all types of stuff. And now you hear this frequency. The sound of a baby crying hits a certain frequency that's comparable to me as scratching a chalkboard. It's almost torture, bro. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I did sound training when I was like a teenager and I worked in the studio and they like increased my hearing. But Nick, that frequency, oh my gosh, through a phone, I gotta hang up. I've been on the phone with chicks. Yo, you got a baby over there? Yeah, I'm babysitting. Don't worry about it. No. You talk to me later. I'm fine. So you really gonna hang up the phone because there's a baby crying in your ear? Click. You really thought I was gonna actually sit here and discuss this with you? I said what I said. I'll let you talk to my man Tone. Who's Tone? Dow Tone. Click. I can't stand the sounds of babies crying when I'm in public transportation. If I'm on a bus or a train, there's so many things like I can't. Like that's something. If you want to just allow your baby to cry because you're doing some weird parenting technique, do that in the household, bro. Like out in public, why are you disturbing everybody else's day? I understand that there's some parents that's so like used to it and they like drained and it's like almost as if they don't even hear it. All right, cool. But why do we have to hear it? What the fuck? That's the problem with society. Why are we forced to have to deal with your issue? Because instead of you finding a solution, you just pretty much tuned it out to where you don't hear it no more. No, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. You should probably figure out what's going on with your kid. And if they keep wilding like that, take them to the damn therapist. See what the heck the problem is. See what the heck the problem is, fam. Like, I think that it should be within the first few years. You should figure out how the heck to raise your damn kid. As far as like the baby stage, right? Like, because eventually and now it's a different stage. Once they get out the crying for no reason, now you gonna get the wilding out for no reason. That's another pet peeve of mine. I might as well make a tweet about that later, but I hate when I'm in public and kids is just running around doing whatever the hell they want to do. That makes me so mad. I really hate that. I hate that. I'm walking through the supermarket. I almost trip over a little kid because he's running back and forth down this shit like it's a playground. What is wrong with people? I'm not saying you got to get like a leash. I remember when they had the little leash, they put it on a backpack. You put the backpack on your kid. That way your kid don't wild out. People was laughing at that. I ain't laughing at that no more. Seemed like a good invention. Seemed like because the alternative is old school Big Mama handles that. And I don't think y'all want Big Mama to come up in there. The Spanish version would be Mama come in with the chocolata. That's the translation. That drink get thrown like a frisbee. You want Big Mama to tell you shut up? You don't want Big Mama to tell you shut up. All right, I tell you, I grew up in a black household. You don't want Big Mama to tell you to shut up. She got to tell you to shut up. She got to get up on her bad foot with she got sugar. You know she got the sugars. Oh, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's not going to end well for you, player. Raise your kid. Like, get control of them. Because these are the same kids that when they get older and they're wilding out, and you wonder, I don't know why. They just have no sense of authority in it because of you, because you too passive, because you a bitch. You got your kid running around here like a madman, bro. There's no reason why if I'm going to the supermarket, go get me some French fries, I got to literally every hour almost trip over a kid because he's wilding. And then you wait until he almost makes me trip for you to call him back over there. And then he's right back to running back and forth right after that. What the hell is wrong with people? I'm not with it. Raise your damn kids. I'm ending like that, man. I almost got into an altercation with one of my friends once. You know what? No, I'm ending with it. When I was at the library, when I was like a teenager, this woman brought her baby there and the baby was wilding. And I think I looked at her and my friend was like the ultimate simp. Like this nigga was the biggest simp in the century. I should fucking reach out and interview him. And he's not my friend no more, but I should reach out and interview him because he would detail a lot of shit. Y'all be like, oh, damn, BX wasn't really making up these stories. Because he was there for a lot of it. When I was homeless in the city as a teenager, he was a teenager and homeless as well. Right? But he was always a simp. Always a simp. I remember he met this one chick and she had 2 twin daughters. From the first day he saw them, he was like, that's my wife and those are my kids. I was like, yo, bro, no, you didn't. No, you don't even know this. Nah, that's my wife and those are my kids. I'm like, yo, bro. bro, that's going to end bad for you, G. Like, you don't want to be around there having those kids go, oh, okay, so you going to pick them up. Oh, you telling them to call you dad already. This ain't going to end well. I was right. But his simp ass, I remember we was in the library and some baby was crying. I looked back at the mother like, yo, you going to handle that? Like, we literally in a library. And then this nigga looked at me and said, the fuck you looking at? And I remember I turned to this nigga and said, yo, bro. I don't know why you talking to me like you don't know me, B. Watch your fucking mouth. Especially over a chick you don't know. That's a bold choice. That's a bold choice to take a backhand front hand for some chick you don't know. That's gangster. No, it's not gangster. It's simpish. And then he apologized. I was like, yo, man, like, I'm telling you, like, I don't know why you would even think to disrespect me over some girl, because you a simp. He's the master simp, grandmaster simp. But yeah, man, I wanted to tell y'all that story. Hit the like button, share the video as well.